Welcome back to my channel, everyone. My name's Christina with Redo the Work. Hello. Today I'm going to talk about one of the top 2 reasons, in my opinion, why people don't work out. It's the same reason why people don't like asking questions. It's the same reason why people don't like admitting they were wrong and saying they're sorry. And it's the same reason why people don't want to get up and dance. It's the fear of looking stupid. I know this sounds kind of silly, but it's absolutely not. It's a serious problem. This crippling fear of looking stupid prevents us from doing so many things that can make our lives better. And the irony of it is that it's the fear of looking stupid that's making you look stupid. Allow me to give you an example. When I was in school, I was in chorus, which meant we had to do chorus concerts and we had to get up on the risers and sing for an audience. And I always thought that the kids who fully participated and sang with their whole hearts looked stupid. So when I would get up on stage, I wouldn't really sing along with my whole heart. I would just kind of stand there and lip sync a little bit. And after one of these chorus concerts, in the car ride on the way home, my dad said to me, "Why do I even come to these things? Just so I can watch you stand up there and not sing?" And what I didn't realize then, but I know now, 2 things. 1, I was making fun of the kids who were fully participating in singing because I myself didn't have the confidence to do that. And 2, that I was the one looking stupid up there, not singing and not participating among all the other kids who were singing with their full hearts. It was my fear of looking stupid that actually made me look stupid. But how does any of this apply to movement and exercise? Well, stick around. We're about to get into it. Today, I'm talking about fear of looking stupid because I know it's a huge barrier to overcome when you're new to fitness. You might experience this fear if you're considering getting into movement and exercise and if you're brand new to it. But I know this fear can also affect people who work out regularly, especially if you've been at it for a while, because you come in expecting one thing you expect to be good at, and I throw something new at you, and all of a sudden you're frustrated and you're like, why are we doing this? This is stupid, because maybe it's new to you and you're not that good at it. Listen, I know that every single one of us has been through an experience where you looked stupid and you got embarrassed and maybe someone laughed at you. Maybe it even went on for a whole chapter of your life because you had a toxic parent/caregiver or a group of bullies who liked to pick on you. And I'm sure you can recall some of those moments like that because they stick with us. Those moments in our lives are huge and they can really shape our behavior and the way we feel about ourselves. But why is this true? Well, our caveman brains are wired for connection and community because back then it was our only chance at survival. Your tribe is what kept you alive. It was your lifeline. And so it was in your best interest to conform and be liked and to be in with the crowd because it literally meant life or death. So if you're outed as a weirdo or you're the one that can't keep up or the one that everyone likes to laugh at and pick on, it can feel like you're going to die. It's one of the worst feelings ever, and this is because your brain interprets it as something to be avoided at all costs because it could be possibly dangerous to your survival. So yeah, I get it. We all have a fear of looking stupid, and it's totally normal. But let me tell you a few truths that might shift your perspective on this a little bit. Everybody looks stupid trying new things. Everyone. Can you think about something you're currently really good at that you might take for granted? Maybe it's reading. Maybe it's walking. Now, can you think of a child learning how to read? Picture a child learning how to walk. Now, do you laugh at them and call them stupid? Do you even think the thought, oh, they look stupid? Of course you don't, unless you're a certified grade A piece of shit human being. No, we don't laugh at children learning how to walk, good God. But if we give this grace to others, why is it that we expect to get ridiculed when we try something new and we might look stupid? Well, because kids are mean and kids laugh at other kids, and that's where you got most of your wounds from, is your childhood. Kids are fucking brutal, man, but it's because they're insecure. And why are kids insecure? Kids are in a constant state of learning new things and looking stupid. Kids are awkward as hell. And some kids don't have the emotional support or the tools to deal with their big feelings, and so sometimes they deal with it by bullying. And if you end up on the receiving end of that, it can be devastating. And sometimes you're put down by adults, your parents or teachers or whatever, and that can be really devastating and affect your internal beliefs because they're adults. They're supposed to be the experts and you're supposed to believe them. And so you see the childlike inhibition that every kid is born with, their love for movement or their lack of insecurities or their love for being loud and giggling and running around. You see all of that start to fade. When I was a dance teacher, I would have my kids circle up and freestyle, just dance to the music however they wanted to. And the younger they were, the less of a shit they gave about what they looked like. But I started to see that light fade with them around 7 or 8 years old. 7 or 8 years old. And forget about teenagers. By the time you're that old, you really don't want to get laughed at. So a lot of us at a very young age would start to hold back and dim our light for fear of being judged, fear of being embarrassed, and a big fear of looking stupid. And so we've got to realize that we're adults now and we have access to resources and tools that can help us build our emotional intelligence so that we can sort through that soul-crushing shit and get past it. Now that we're adults, it's our job to do that for ourselves. And in a funny way, it's a sign of maturity to be able to tap into your childlike inhibition, to just be able to laugh at yourself and to stumble and fall and to pick yourself back up again and to love yourself through the process the same way that you would love a little baby learning how to walk. So try to tap into your inner child and remember that everyone looks stupid when they're trying new things. And who the fuck cares? Another truth worth mentioning when it comes to the fear of looking stupid is that most people in the room aren't even looking at you. Like really though, you are the main character in your own life, so of course everything revolves around you, but that's also true for other people, which means they're more than likely too busy paying attention to themselves to even care about how stupid you look. The one person who is supposed to be paying attention to you is your personal trainer or your fitness instructor. And as an instructor, let me tell you what my personal opinion is. I light up when I have a new person in class, and especially if they're struggling, because that's my chance to flex how much I know about exercise and to help you optimize your workouts and find a way to make you feel successful. That's my job. I love a clean slate. And if I'm offering you corrections, it's not because I think you look stupid. It's because your safety is my number one concern, and it's because you're paying me because I'm the expert and you're not, and I'm supposed to be teaching you everything that I know. My job is to look at you while you exercise and to offer you the best advice that I can so that you can be the best that you can. And I've seen it all. Trust me, I'm not judging you. So now that we know all that, let's get into some tips. How do we get over our fear of looking stupid? Admit and acknowledge that you probably will look stupid. It's coming. If you're trying something new, you are not going to be perfect at it. You might look stupid doing all of it, or you might only look stupid doing some of it, but if you set that expectation, the only place to go from there is up. To the best of your ability, find a place or an instructor or a program that feels safe. You need to feel safe and seen and heard and valued in order to feel comfortable enough to look stupid. When you're looking for a gym or a program, look at the testimonials. Do you personally relate to any of those stories? Do they specifically work with people in your demographic? Do your research before showing up for a class or giving someone your money. You need to know that you have permission to fail and that you'll be supported when you do. Don't jump straight into a boot camp class or CrossFit or HIIT or some crazy shit like that. You gotta be honest with yourself and find a program that meets you where you're at. You gotta do your research and ask the questions. There's a program out there for everyone. Find one that's a good fit for you. Set the intention that you're gonna do your best and that you'll just laugh at yourself when you fail. And remember, if someone tries to make you feel like you look stupid, that it only hurts if you disagree with them. If you know you look stupid, it's okay. Like, yes, I look stupid, duh, I'm doing this for the first time and I love myself because I'm trying my best, and by the way, mind your business. And just be persistent. If you went to a gym or tried a program that didn't feel safe, just don't go back. There's a lot of toxic fitness out there and we don't always know what to expect when we sign up for something. It's just the name of the game. But don't take it personally. It's not you, it's them. There is a program out there for you, and just keep trying. Don't give up. And remember that everybody looks stupid trying something new, and of course, if you want to get better, you have to keep doing it. And that's all I have for you today, and I'll just leave you with a little personal note, is that one of the best things I could have ever done for my self-esteem is started trying new things and learning to love myself and laugh at myself through the process. It really does bring you back to this childlike state of mind where there's not a care in the world, and like, it's okay to be silly. We don't have to be perfect and rigid all the time. Just learn to let go every once in a while, and you might fall a little bit more in love with yourself. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked this video, share it with somebody, comment below what resonated with you, and I'll see you